Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. The Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation is the most widely used technique to calculate coefficient of correlation. It gives a measure of the linear association between two variables. The Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation of two random variables x and y of the sample data is as follows. So summation of I is equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar into yi minus y bar divided by square root of summation I is equal to 1 n xi minus x bar square into square root of summation of I is equal to 1 to n yi minus y bar square, where x bar and y bar are the mean values of x and y variable and the value of r should be in between 0 to 1. Positive values of r indicates positive or direct correlation and negative value of r indicates negative or diverse correlation. Interpreting the coefficient of correlation. Let r be the correlation coefficient of the two variables x and y. Then if r is equal to 0, then no relation exists between x and y variables. If r is equal to 1, then perfect positive linear relationship exists between x and y variables. If r is equal to minus 1, then perfect negative linear relationship exists between x and y variables. If r is close to plus 1 or minus 1, say 0.95, 0.83 or minus 0.91 or minus 0.81, then strong relationship exists between x and y variables. If r is close to 0, say 0.20, 0.15, then very weak or no relationship exists between x and y variables. Note that the population coefficient of correlation of two variables x and y of population data is denoted by rho. Okay. So, but the explanation purpose we will be use the R, simple R, that is correlation of coefficient of sample data. Now to denote Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation, see figure for different scatter plot and associated R values. Please note that R is the point estimation of the population parameter rho. So here if R is equal to 0.98, then the distribution is like that. Or you can say if the distribution is like that, the R value is what? 0.660. Now if the distribution is random, then the R value is what? It is near to the 0.2468. And if the distribution is like that, then you can see the R value minus 0.8691. Now the probable error of the coefficient of correlation of sample data is follows. So probable error is what? It is 0.6745 into 1 minus r square by square root of n, where r is the coefficient of correlation, n is the number of sample data pair. The significance of 0.6745 is that in a normal distribution of the sample correlation, and the range is what? Range is r plus minus probable error covers 50% of the total area. We can see one thing, if the r is less than probable error, then no evidence of correlation exists or correlation is not at all significant. If the r is more than 6 times of probable error, then evidence of correlation strongly exists or correlation is definitely significant. We can estimate population coefficient of correlation rho with the help of sample correlation of coefficient, that is r rho is equal to r plus minus probable error. So be aware of sample error. If rho is equal to 0, no actual correlation exists in between the variables, we may get r is equal to 0.03 or r is equal to minus 0.12 just by chance. We observe r, but we want to know about the rho, the population correlation. The data must be normally distributed, otherwise we may get wrong results. Now notes on Karl Pearson coefficient of, it lies between minus 1 and 1. Okay, already we know, and it is a standardized covariance. It is the geometric mean of the two regression coefficients. Two independent variables are uncorrelated, that is x and y are independent variables, then the coefficient of correlation is 0, but the converse is false. Okay, the correlation coefficient always indicates linear relationship between the two variables. So very important. Pearson correlation is unduly influenced by outliers, unequal variances, and non-normality and non-linearity. Correlation coefficient is independent of the change of origin and scale. So if you change origin or scale, you can get the same answer. The correlation of x and y is the same as y with x. Now we can see one simple example. So suppose we have a data 148 and the corresponding y values are 4810. Identify the coefficient of correlation and probable error. So from the given data we calculate the mean, and the means are x bar is what? 4.33 and y bar is what? 7.33. and the coefficient of correlation is what? 1 minus mean into 4 minus the mean of y, okay, plus x2 minus mean of x into y2 minus mean of y. Similarly, x3 minus mean of x into y3 minus mean of y, divided by square root of the square of this information, okay, and we can get the answer 0.9631, and the probable error is what? 0.6745 into 1 minus r square by square root of n. So the R value is what? 0.9631. So if you put the values, and n is what? 3. So we have 3 data pair. So that's why it is 3, and the answer is 0.0282. Now estimation of the population coefficient of correlation is what? R plus minus probable error. So it is what? 0.9631 plus minus probable error 0.0282. That means the population correlation should be in between these values, 0.9349 to 0.9913. And here the R value is greater than 6 times of the probable error, okay, hence the evidence of the correlation is strongly exist, or correlation is definitely significant. And this is what our implementation. This is correlation x and y, the value is 0.96313, and this is another way we can call the function, okay. Here we need the Pearson correlation of coefficient, we can get the same answer. Okay, here these are the lines through which we calculate the probable error and the population range. Okay. Now we can see another method, the z-score formula to calculate coefficient of correlation. Now here the z-score formula to calculate coefficient is r is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to n gx into gy by n, where gx and gy are the z transformation of the x and y variables respectively, and n is the number of pairs. So x is 1 2 3 4, y is 3 6 4 9. Calculate coefficient of correlation using z-score. So first of all you have to convert this into z transformation. So please watch our previous video where we have discussed in detail z transformation. So we have to convert this x into gx and y into gy, and after that we just multiply the data divided by total number of data. So total 4 data are there, and we can get the answer 0.7807. So the correlation of coefficient using z-score is 0.7807. Okay, and these are the lines through which we implement the z-score using z-score. Okay, here we convert x into gx, okay, and you convert y to y into gy. You can see the formula x minus mean x divided by the standard deviation, and the answer is what? 0.7807.